It's November 12th, 2011, 8 a.m. in the morning here, north end of Salt Spring Island, just one day after the windstorm. We had the Remembrance Day windstorm yesterday, and the strongest winds are always up on the tops of the trees. That's what blows the most. Down here in the garden's pretty sheltered, so that's what the bananas look like after that intense 1 hour windstorm. It started here just around 2 p.m. and it lasted till about 3 p.m. and the power went out just around 3 p.m. for about 45 minutes. Some big trees came across the lines just down the road from us. So anyway, this is what the bananas look like after a windstorm. There's the leaves right there. Not bad, huh? It's a nice morning out here. It's cool this morning. It's around 4 degrees Celsius. But it's dry. See if there's any other debris around the yard. It was blowing pretty good, as you can see in one of my earlier videos. Lots of eucalyptus bark lying around this stuff here. Comes off the trees and they peel. I don't see many branches or anything though. Tarp still on the wood pile. Cold frames are still intact down there. All the leaves are still on the palm trees that I mulch down below the potted palms. You can see them down there, so make sure there's no broken glass on the greenhouse. The big trees were losing a lot of cones. The fir trees, cones were coming off like bullets. I was sort of getting bombarded with them when I was out in the yard. See what the road looks like. Heard a lot of trees breaking across the street too. Apparently it was really windy down in the ocean. So not too bad. Lots of fir needles on the road. That's an arbutus tree there. There's an arbutus tree there. Cold frames, I just sit on top of the liner size palms. They've never blown off ever. Greenhouse still looks good. No broken glass from branches come. I worry about these big trees, branches coming off of them. The Douglas fir. So there's the cold frames there. That just sits on there. It's never ever come off of there in any wind. It just doesn't get windy enough down here. So that's the overall picture. There's the 1 gallon palms mulched for the winter. All the leaves fall off the maple trees and land on top, which is nice. And I just mulch around the edges. So it's all good. Short but intense windstorm on Salt Spring Island. I'm sure some places got it a lot worse. Heard on the mainland there's like 30,000 people without power. And they were showing the ferry terminals the other day. I guess some of the sailings were delayed. I don't know if they canceled any, but it was nasty. All is good. None of my eucalyptus trees blew down. Just a bunch of debris I got to rake up. All the litter from the trees. They do litter a lot. These because they're always peeling bark. There's a 100-footer right there. So that's how it looks here on the north end of Salt Spring, one day after the windstorm. See, my shelter stayed up too. Keep all my exotic plants there for the winter. Bergmansia.